Hi YouTube, and this is JTrain997, and I'm back this time with my review of the Neca Cult Classics Freddy vs. Jason Vorhees. Now, this guy completely surprised me. I was walking through my local Toys R Us when I saw this guy on a shelf with the rest of the characters in the wave. Had no idea at all he was coming out. There wasn't even, if you didn't see my Bioshock video, my Toys R Us is in absolute chaos. They didn't go over that whole store chain ship very well, so there's crap literally laying in places, so... The biggest surprise I found when I actually got this guy was I went to a price scanner because there was no price tag. Only $10 for this guy. And he is a very massive figure. So instantly, I was already going to pick him up as long as the price was reasonable, but $10 is an absolute steal for a figure this big. So, looks like his only accessory is his machete, as you can see right here, onto the back of the packaging. Let's get this glare off the box. Of course, it says Neca Cult Classics, a collection of your favorite heroes and villains from classic horror, sci-fi, and action movies. Each figure is highly detailed and comes complete with movie-accurate accessories. Very big picture of Jason, along with the other characters in the wave, which were from Lost Boys, Beetlejuice, Trick or Treat, and of course, Jason. And it says, manipulated by Freddy to return from the dead, Jason journeys to Springwood to begin a new reign of terror. Once his bloodlust is renewed, Jason won't cease his murderous ways and step aside for Freddy. Now with a terrified town caught in the middle, the two greatest titans of terror enter a horrifying showdown of epic proportion. Jason Vorhees. So, very glad to have this guy. Can't wait to pull him out of the package and see what he's like. That being said, let's bring him out. And here we have Jason out of packaging. Now, just on a personal note really quick, you ever pull a figure out of packaging and they've got that really strong, plasticky factory smell? This guy reeks of it. Now that's just a personal gripe with a figure. I'm sure, you know, it's unavoidable with some figures. Just letting everybody know right off the packaging, the first thing you get when you open this guy is a big whiff of that smell. So, that being said, this is a huge figure. I mean, this guy is massive. It's got a full 360. And as always, Neca did not skimp on the detail. I mean, every time I think I'm going to get used to a Neca figure, the next one I buy blows me out of the water. Just to get a quick size comparison here, here's the Mezco Cinema of Fear remake Jason. Which, granted, was a bit smaller figure to be a Jason figure, but still, just a massive figure in comparison. Okay, let's move him back off to the side. Not only that, but his hockey mask was surprisingly removable. And I gotta get a close-up of that face, because it is just gruesome. I've got to say the Freddy vs. Jason style of the design of Jason for this movie was probably my overall favorite. Just, that is just gruesome. I can't say it enough. I love that. You know, really didn't expect the mask to be removable. But hey, can't complain. Let's get the light down here a little bit more so you can see the mask. Very nice detail on the mask. Of course, slides on and off his face just fine. No real problem with staying on. Of course, you'd think you'd have to sacrifice some articulation, and you do, but not much. He turns at the waist. Head has the full range of motion. Well, turns left and right. Looks like you don't have any up and down on it. Of course, arms do a full 360. There's a very... Oops. Knocked his mask off. That's one thing, though. The straps are kind of soft, but it's not a huge deal. It's not like the mask is falling off, but the hands are also a very, very soft plastic. Not crazy about that. Does seem to be a wrist joint. Oh, and also turns right here. Of course, same for both arms. Actually, does he? Yeah, it looks like he doesn't turn at the elbow here. Does have a wrist joint, though. And they both have the standard foot joint, although pretty hindered by the pants he's wearing. So, just a phenomenal amount of detail in this figure. The plasticky hands, I mean the soft plastic hands don't really bother me. They just don't feel that sturdy. Of course, look at a good look at the machete. I think maybe a blood splatter on here would have helped, but that's nothing that's too hard to make yourself. So putting that back in. Let's get one more quick once over of Jason. And just the amount of detail that went into even his costume, I mean, even the palm of his gloves is ripped. I said it before, say it again. NECA is my favorite toy company. They blow me out of the water every time. So, found this guy at my local Toys R Us. $10 price tag. Cannot stress that enough. $10 for this guy. Ridiculous steal. If you're new to NECA, if you just want an awesome figure, if you're a Jason fan, if you're a Freddy vs. Jason fan, if you're a Freddy fan, you know, get this guy. He's definitely a pickup. Oh, also his shirt is a soft plastic. Kind of moves around a little bit. Just like his jacket. You can see it's kind of detailed all around there. Superb amount of detail. Love this guy. Solid pickup. Must own. And this is J Train saying, I'll see you soon, YouTube.